She attempted to hide the pregnancy, even seeking help from her friends Amara and Uche to get rid of the pregnancy. However, her mother eventually noticed. Initially denying it, Adanna later had to tell the truth. Her parents, upon discovering the situation, felt disgraced. The villagers Once upon a time, in a small village embraced by nature, there lived a girl named Adanna. She radiated like a star, known for her beauty that lit up the entire village. Adanna was the cherished only child of her parents, a hardworking farmer and a skilled weaver mother. In this village, where each sunrise brought a new tale, Adanna's life was a story of its own. From elders beneath the mango tree to youngsters near the stream, everyone admired Adanna for not just her looks but also the kindness in her eyes. Strangers passing through the village couldn't help but leave gifts, coins, and trinkets as if touched by her grace. Despite simple means, Adanna's parents treated her like a queen. They dreamed of her finding a love as grand as tales told by the traveling birds, hoping she would meet a man who, beyond being handsome, was kind-hearted. In this village, where each day flowed gently, Adanna's life was simple, yet filled with warmth. She assisted her mother with weaving and sometimes accompanied her father to the field. Her laughter was a melody that resonated in every villager's heart. Not far from Adanna's home, there were two girls named Amara and Uche. Hailing from the wealthiest family in the village, they commanded respect due to their opulence, wearing the most expensive clothes and owning things beyond their reach of even the hardest working farmer can't get. They distanced themselves from other girls, considering themselves superior. As Adanna turned 15, her beauty captivated everyone even more. One day, Amara and Uche, sitting by the stream, saw Adanna fetching water. Polite and respectful, Adanna greeted them, and they surprisingly asked if they could be her friends. Adanna's heart swelled with joy at this unexpected offer of friendship. She couldn't believe that the most respected girls in the village wanted to be her friends. With that, she hurried home to share the news with her mother. Her mother, though smiling, cautioned Adanna to be careful, reminding her that they didn't have what those girls possessed. The warning, however, didn't deter Adanna. Thrilled by the prospect of friendship with Amara and Uche, she started spending more time with them. They explored the village, played together, and Adanna's life began to take a different turn. As days passed, Adanna found herself immersed in the life of her new friends Amara and Uche, drawn into a world that glittered with wealth. This marked a new chapter in her life, leading her down unforeseen paths. Amara, Uche, and Adanna became close friends. Days turned into a whirlwind of new experiences. The trio ventured into a world of festivity when they learned about a birthday celebration of one of their classmates. The persuasive duo painted vivid image of the fun and excitement awaiting them. Amara and Uche convinced Adanna, stating, "You are old enough to make your own choices. You don't have to tell your parents about anything. Let's go to this party. You will have the greatest fun of your life." Initially hesitant, Adanna eventually agreed to embark on her first journey to a distant birthday party without her parents. Her beauty caught the eyes of many men in the party, but one prince stood out. They talked, got along well, and after the party, Adanna felt different. She started believing she could live a different life from the one in her village. Adanna was so attracted to the attention and the new lifestyle her friends showed her. This newfound confidence, however, transformed into arrogance. Adanna began going out without informing her parents, occasionally ignoring the village elders. The once polite and respectful girl was now embracing a life that distanced her from her humble beginning. On Adanna's 16th birthday party, the whole villagers celebrated her beauty, and among the gifts, a man named Chijioke brought his present. Chijioke, handsome, rich, tall, and fair, drew the admiration of many women in the village. He started visiting Adanna often. Amidst her parents' suspicions, Adanna's arrogance soared. She declared herself a big girl capable of making her own decisions. One beautiful afternoon, Chijioke came to visit and took Adanna to his house from her parents' home. He treated her well and they spent a lot of time together. But one day, something happened that changed everything. They became intimate. Not long, Adanna realized she was pregnant. She attempted to hide the pregnancy, even seeking help from her friends Amara and Uche to get rid of the pregnancy. However, her mother eventually noticed. Initially denying it, Adanna later had to tell the truth. Her parents, upon discovering the situation, felt disgraced. The villagers who once admired Adanna and brought gifts stopped coming. Adanna felt ashamed and lost. She tried to reach out to Chijioke, but he stopped coming to see her. When her parents and Adanna went to Chijioke's house to confront him, they found out he had left the village for good. Adanna felt betrayed and alone. Her friends Amara and Uche also turned their back on her. They had nothing to do with her pregnancy. The girl, who was once the jewel of the village, was now facing the hardest time of her life, and she had to live with the choices she made, far from the simple and joyful life she once knew. The news of her pregnancy spread fast through the village. Adanna, who was once surrounded by friends and admirers, found herself isolated in the community. The villagers who had celebrated her every birthday now seemed cold and distant. The love and admiration they had for her turned into judgment and gossip. Chijioke, the father of her child, had abandoned her and left the village. Adanna felt deeply betrayed by him. She had trusted him and believed in the promises he made, but when she needed him the most, he was nowhere to be found, and the realization that he would not be there for her or their child was heartbreaking. Adanna also felt betrayed by her friend Amara and Uche. They had been her companion in the journey that led her to this point. But now they denied any involvement. They said they had nothing to do with her pregnancy and avoided her. This abandonment by her friends added to her pain and loneliness. As her pregnancy advanced, Adanna had to face the reality of her situation. She was going to be a young mother without the support of the child's father, and in a community that no one looked at her the same way. The respect and admiration she once enjoyed was gone, replaced by judgment and isolation, and that is the end of the story. Adanna's story teaches us the importance of making wise choices, being cautious of influences, and understanding the consequences of one's action. It emphasizes on the values of staying true to oneself, maintaining humility, and realizing that external appearances can sometimes be deceptive. The story also underscores the idea that true worth is found in character, not just external beauty or popularity. Hope you enjoyed the story. If you do, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't get to miss all the beautiful stories that teaches great moral we bring to you and your family, like this story. Till we see you in our next story. Goodbye.